of DR Meadows as the third overall pick in the Banana Ball player draft. Chris Clark struck out DR and then told the entire world he was indeed Braxton Keith. The debut of the Tailgaters in a football stadium would not be complete without the quad father, Taj Porter, along with Joe Sperone, Zach Blankenship, and Christian Davis hitting a little run sailing. And then what about this? The 6th round pick, Brett Donnie Allen, with the first Tailgaters trick play of a pitcher in 2026 out there on the bump, able to throw a scoreless inning, and then a handspring off of the bump. The defense would continue there as Princess JB, Jordan Barth, manning the hot corner, Stilts at the dish. What do we got here? Oh man, dive and grab, behind the back transfer, book it. The first trick play in the young career of the Augustana standout in Jordan Barth. But then the bats would inevitably come around as the first home run of 2026 comes off the bat of Travis Munyo, the first home run in a football stadium, and then he told us how he felt.
You just hit a home run in front of 60,000 people. How do you feel?
Well, Brett, it's plain and simple. I'm the best there ever is. I mean, I wake up in the morning and I piss excellent. I'm a big, hairy American winning machine. If you ain't first, you're last.
Bruh, we went to Frisco and the Texas Tailgaters finally unveiled their official mascot, the cowboy wearing big old green alligator himself, who's gonna steal every piece of meat that you have at your tailgate, Grub the Gator. And that weekend in Frisco was special because then we played the Loco Beach Coconuts and our captain does this. Fiver, Jordan Hussein, the Texas kid, a diving grab as the Tailgaters would be tied up all at 2 apiece. And Fiver out there making web gems just as he does so very, very, very often for the boys in blue and orange. And then, golden batter, Eric Osberg. Magic can't happen twice, but Jordan Hussein can. And then, after the defensive prowess, trailing by 1 point, going to the bottom of the ninth, who do the Tailgaters call on?
The Tailgaters golden batter, Kyle Kmart Martin. Who else would you want? In the biggest moment to this point of the Tailgaters season, down by 1 point in the bottom of the ninth, backs against the wall, against C.J. Williams, 1-0. Big on big. Kmart out to left field. T.A. going back at the fence. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. Kyle Martin's first home run in the sport ties us up at 3 apiece. Where else would you rather be? And Oppo Taco, the first earned run C.J. Williams has ever conceded. This is Banana Ball.
The moment, never too big in the ninth, but what about in showdowns? C.J. Williams, Nick Lopez, bottom of round number 1. How would it end?
Lopey over the head of Gideon Antle. It's gonna roll for a while. Gideon's got good wheels. Get on your horse, Lopey. Get on your horse. Antle finally gets to it. Lopey's on third. An 80-grade arm sails over the head. Tailgaters win. Tailgaters win. Tailgaters win. Nick Lopez walks it off 4-3, and we are so back in the Lone Star State.
After going 4-4 over their final 8 games heading into the Banana Ball Open, something caught fire within the Texas Tailgaters and specifically their 33-year-old superstar, Kyle Martin, in Game 1 against the Firefighters.
Here for the Texas Tailgaters, and Kmart sends one deep center field. Kmart with another long ball. Welcome to the action here in the Banana Ball Open.
First of 2 home runs for Kmart in the Open, and then Sunshine provided us the play of the year.
Mason Maxwell, hard hit, Sonny times out, trick play, oh, it's a double trick play! Is that the play of the year? Jonathan Sunshine Looters lays out between the legs bucket, throws it to first, Taylor Justice between the legs bucket. That was psychotic! This is Banana Ball!
And from arguably the play of the year for the play that helped win the Tailgaters the Equalizer Point and win the ball game on Friday night.
McDowell over to J5, between the legs, and that's the Equalizer Point for the Tailgaters. Double trick play.
Book it! And just like that, the Texas Tailgaters, off the backs of the Texas Kid and Taylor Justice, win the Equalizer Point.
It was vitally important.
With a win on Friday night against the Firefighters, the Tailgaters faced off in Game 1 of the Banana Ball Open Championship against those Savannah Bananas. And how about a start to it from Jordan Hussein? A little bucket there on a 6'4", 6'3" double play. You've never seen anything like that in your entire life. And then, we hadn't seen this yet this year either. Jordan Bart hits his first home run in his Banana Ball career, en route to putting the Tailgaters up 2-0 there in the third inning. Feeling really good about those boys in blue and orange. Now let's feel a little bit better. 8th inning, need 3 trick plays to win the Equalizer Point. Book it. That is now 13-12 in the trick play category. Bouncer, Taylor Justice, tough play. Joe Sperone loses the cowboy hat. Book it yet again. 13 trick plays apiece to get the final out of the inning. Taylor Justice bounces it off the turf like LaMelo, and that's how the Tailgaters win the Equalizer Point. And then, here's how they won the ball game.
With the game on the line. High fly ball, deep out to right center field. Watson on his horse. He doesn't get there as it bangs off the wall. Ty Jackson will score easily. Ober's looking for 3 bases. He's out. Perfect relay by Jordan Hussein. Fantastic deep by Jordan Barth. And the Tailgaters hang on 3-2 winners.
What do you know about that Jordan connection? And the Texas Tailgaters come in here and upset the namesake of the sport to win Game 1 of the first ever Banana Ball Open.
And from a Game 1 victory to winning the whole thing the very next day.
Tailgaters putting this in the hands of their all-star from a season ago in Nick Lopez. The 0-2. That's hit well. Deep out to left. Alexiadis on his horse. It settles on the warning track. Lopez around second. Reese gets to the ball. Lopez around third. No relay. Nick Lopez clinches a playoff spot for the Texas Tailgaters.
And the boys in blue and orange are going to lock in a playoff spot 6 months early. Nick Lopez, the man who won all the showdowns last year for the Tailgaters, comes up in the biggest spot of his Banana Ball career. We'll see you in October.
We just never gave up, man. Even the locker room, we're talking. We're going to beat these guys. They got us last year and the first couple games this year, but we never gave up. That's the difference.
And from one historic moment to another, the first ever pop-up game in Banana Ball history at Navasota High School in front of 1,000 people, the Texas Tailgaters, Savannah Bananas, and Kyle Markin welcomes you to the unction as he hits a 2-run blast in the first inning that walks it off for the Texas Tailgaters, putting them up 1-0. What about Jonathan Sunshine Looters, the inventor of the foot volley? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times Sonny goes off the legs and the feet to give you a trick play that you've never seen before. Hopefully you'll see it again, but you will never, ever, ever forget it. Sonny does that, and then his counterpart up the middle does this. Jordan Hussein, the captain of the Texas Tailgaters, a behind-the-back book it as the 10th trick play of the night. And while on the microphone, too, Jordan Hussein pulls out a special one. To end the ball game, the team who's just so trickery and the Tailgaters gets their 15th and final trick play to defeat the Savannah Bananas 5-0 at Navasota High School in Banana Ball's first ever pop-up game. From history to history. Saturday, the biggest Banana Ball game ever, 102,000 people. Chris Clark strikes out Dude Perfect's Tyler Toney at Kyle Field on the campus of Texas A&M in the top of the second inning to conclude matters. What a special moment that was for CC and those boys in blue and orange. And then Jordan Hussein. Ball four sprint. Typical ball four sprint, you'd think. No. Throw cells in the outfield. Fivers made it to second. He's getting to third. Errant throw comes back in the infield. Where's Jordan Hussein going? He's going home. And home now, Fiver. That would end up putting the Tailgaters in a spot to go up 4-0 and then to try and win the ball game.
Tailgaters winning the Banana Ball Open and clinching a playoff spot 6 months early.
High fly ball, straight away. Jose Gonzalez Jr., the Texas kid, puts it away. And the Tailgaters win the biggest banana ball game of all time. They hold on 4-3 winners.
If you're gonna come to Texas and you're gonna come at the king of Texas, you better not miss. For the first time ever, the Texas Tailgaters have swept the Savannah Bananas here in the Lone Star State, winning the smallest banana ball game of all time and the biggest banana ball game of all time in the same weekend here in East Central Texas.
How blessed are we to witness Game 3 of Banana Ball here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. A night ago, the Indianapolis Clowns here in T-Town exploded for 16 hits en route to a 5-3 victory on the back of Banana Ball's newest megastar, Jackie Bradley Jr. Tonight, the Clowns face off against the Texas Tailgaters in a rubber match that will see Brett Maddock take the bump for Indianapolis and the smoothest southpaw at the tailgate, Christian Davis. Come on in and stay a while. We are live here at One Oak Field in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I'm Brett Loftus, voice of the Texas Tailgaters. So happy that you're choosing to spend your Saturday night with us here on the Texas Tailgaters YouTube channel. 5-3, the Indianapolis Clowns victors a night ago in Game 2 here in Tulsa. Jackie Bradley Jr., period. It was a special, special night that we got to witness here, and now a rubber match today that is really setting up a big series here for the Indianapolis Clowns. For the first time ever, they can win a 3-game series here with a win tonight. Last night, they got their first ever victory in their young history over the Texas Tailgaters. We keep talking about last night. Why don't we take a look at what happened here at One Oak Field a night ago? A lot of offense from both of these two teams in a special, special ball game nonetheless. Chris Clark, though, started off with a lot of pitching. 6 strikeouts on the night for him. Induced this double trick play in the top of the second. As on the back end of it, Taylor Justice secured the 4th trick play of the night, the 200th of the year for the Texas Tailgaters. And yet again, we welcome you to my favorite function. It's called the Unction. Kyle Martin, the Banana Ball Championship League leader in home runs, left the yard yet again, number 8 on the year for Kmart, and would put the Tailgaters ahead at 2-1. Now at 2-2, Nico Holsizer hit a banana ball that still has not landed. It is rather in orbit. That was his 2nd home run of the year, and his 3rd home run of the year. 2-run shot there. Put the Tailgaters down 2-0 in the inning, and then they would come and score 3 in the home half. Jose Brother Gonzalez walk-off ball for a sprint made it 3-2. Now the Clowns will win the 8th, putting it as 3-3 in the 9th. Bobby Leday fouls out to a fan, the first time this year that a Clown has fouled out to a fan. You're thinking all the momentum in the world. Jackie Bradley Jr. single earlier in the inning. Golden batter, Abo Taco. His 5th homer of the year, tying him 2nd in Banana Ball, and his 1st as the Golden Batter, and the game-winning home run from Banana Ball's biggest star, perhaps, in the baseball world, coming and joining us here full-time this year. Gage Voorhees would hold on in the home half, and 5-3, the Indianapolis Clowns would defeat, for the first time ever, the Texas Tailgaters and earn win number 7 in 2026. Now again, obviously, Jackie Bradley Jr. had to be your showman of the ball game, and he sure was. Had a couple singles, obviously that game-winning home run. It was funny in the night there. That single that he hit, Malachi Mitchell comes and runs for him, and then the 3-hole comes up. Jackie Bradley Jr. hits there. So it was just special, special night for him. 16 hits for those Indianapolis Clowns. 10 runs yet again. That's back-to-back nights that the Clowns have scored 10 runs. They've been swatting that thing around. And a big reason why is because of their hitting coach, Willie Carter. Earlier this afternoon, our very own Matty Warren able to catch up with Coach Willie.
It is an honor to stand in this coaching box with this man right here, Coach Carter, hitting coach for the Indianapolis Clowns. Coach, 31 hits on the weekend so far, 20 runs. You got consistency, you've got power throughout the lineup. What kind of work goes into this team to yield those kinds of results?
Number one, I'm going to say we are by far the hardest working team in that cage, on the field. These guys drag me to the cage. They know I'm available at 2 in the morning if we need to go get some work in. But that's all those guys, man. They put the extra work in, and we get to reap the benefits out there.
So when we're looking at a series that's split 1-1, again, obviously we've seen power, obviously we've seen consistency from the team. What's the approach coming into today to take the series?
Stay aggressive like we have been doing. When we play our best, we stay up the middle. We see the count. Even when we're 0-1, we still see the count 2-0 mentally. That way we stay aggressive and don't try to get too big. We get into trouble when we try to hit homers instead of just pass the torch. Our guys are plenty strong, plenty powerful. They're going to hit homers naturally and doubles.
All right, Coach, one word for what people can look for in today's game.
Oh, excitement.
Excitement for sure.
Excitement. Oh, yeah.
It's been an exciting weekend so far, and I don't think it's going to stop tonight. Brett, all you.
Come on now. Take us home, Brett.
Coach Willie, man, he's been begging us to get on the mic for quite some time, and finally had to reward him because how well his offense has been swinging it. The Indianapolis Clowns tied first in all of banana ball and runs batted in this year with the Loco Beach Coconuts. I mean, the too much treacherous offenses to navigate up and down, and again, just been driving in a lot of runs, second in the Banana Ball Championship League in hits, also behind those Loco Beach Coconuts. The Clowns arguably have the best offense in the sport. And again, it's not even really close between them and Loco Beach. I don't think anybody is sniffing them right now through roughly almost a third in to the 2026 Banana Ball Championship League season. It's the Clowns, it's the Tailgaters, and on the other side, we're going to hear from a good friend of Banana Ball and the current Indianapolis Clown, Matt Wolf.
What's up, Tulsa, Oklahoma?
Yo, 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 how you feeling?
We just got one question for you. Do you need something? Are you ready to see the original baseball circus?
Do you need a little Giro?
Well, we got plenty of that.
Those are the Indianapolis Clowns. Such a fun bunch. I think some of the very best entertainment that we have out of any of the 6 teams. Brandon and Jerry is so talented, the two hosts, and one of my favorite introductions. I love every time we get to see it. Speaking of entertaining, perhaps one of the most entertaining players in the history of the sport of banana ball. He was a banana. He was a firefighter. Now he is an Indianapolis Clown, and he's a native of Joy, Oklahoma. It's our good friend, Matt Wolf.
We might have broke a window or two at the station. But yeah, that's off the record.
Indianapolis Clowns pitcher Matt Wolf is a banana ball veteran. But to the newer fans, we thought it was time to introduce you to the man who is able to balance being the trickiest on the mound while also actively maintaining a firefighting career.
When I'm not playing banana ball, I'm a fireman for Oklahoma City. I work 24-hour shifts, so I'm on a shift, I'm off, I'm on, I'm off, I'm on, I'm off 4. And then it just repeats. So I do the best I can to get to as many games as possible. I'm not able to get to all of them, but I just try to strategically make as many as possible. So yesterday I worked, Thursday, 7 a.m. I went in, 7 a.m. the next day, which is this morning, I got off, and I drove to Tulsa, and I played tonight. I try to take a lot of naps, especially at home if I can. Yeah, just finding time to sleep. Yeah, it's a hard thing to balance, but it's worth it to me and my family to keep doing this.
While he continuously has the support of his wife and daughter, it's also Wolf's family at the station that is the reason he's able to carry out 2 of his biggest dreams.
It's a brotherhood, it really is. I wouldn't be able to do this without the guys at the station supporting me. They give up a lot of their days to allow me to take off to come do this. So without them being supportive and my family being supportive, there's no way I would be able to do this. So kudos to them for allowing me to do that.
To those of you watching at home, now you know exactly why Matt Wolf is my favorite story in all of Banana Ball. And it's an extra special weekend because 1, it's the first weekend that I get to work with him. And 2, we are in Oklahoma, right where he works. And it is his daughter's 6th birthday today. So we're so happy to have Matt Wolf. We got to see him do his thing last night. And we get to see the rest of the clowns do their thing tonight. Brett Loftus, Matt Wolf, what a guy.
Wolfie, love that guy. Thank you, Maddie, so much for that piece. You know, he's one of the trickiest guys in the history of Banana Ball, and so great that he now gets to be a part of the revival here in Banana Ball of the Indianapolis Clowns. Talk about how tricky the Tailgaters are, how tricky the Clowns are, how much they embody the sport of Banana Ball. In order to play our wonderful sport of Banana Ball, we must hear about our 11 great rules. And for that, the creator and the owner of our great sport, let's hear from Jesse Cole.
Banana Ball is the fastest and most entertaining show in sports. And the 11 rules guarantee the most fans-first experience every second.
Unbelievable! Welcome to the Banana Ball Championship League!
Rule number 1, win the inning, win the point. The team that scores the most runs in an inning wins the point.
It's a walk-off winner to the deepest part of the field! Oh my goodness!
With the Equalizer Point, trick plays provide the away team an opportunity to earn a point going into the final inning. And in the final inning, every run counts as a point. Rule number 2, Banana Ball has a 2-hour time limit, guaranteeing that every game is fast-paced and action-packed. Rule number 3, no stepping out of the batter's box. If you do, it will result in a strike.
Max stepped out of the box, and because he stepped out of the box, that's it.
Rule number 4, no bunting, because bunting sucks. If you bunt, you'll be thrown out of the game. Rule number 5, batters can steal first base.
Ball 3, Gideon taking off for first, throw from Leroy in time.
Rule number 6, there's no walks. Walks are ball 4 sprints. The batter can advance as far as they want until every position player touches the ball.
Those defenders have touched the Banana Ball. It is a 4-base sprint to open up the ball game.
Rule number 7, no mound visits. Nope. Rule number 8, foul balls caught by a fan count as an out.
Oh, they caught it! They did! They did caught it on the 3rd point! We're going to showdowns!
Rule number 9, the showdowns. In showdowns, the best of the best face off in the biggest moment. One hitter versus one pitcher with one fielder behind him. And the hitter has to score.
Deep to right center! See you later!
Rule number 10, the Banana Ball Challenge rule gives the coaches and you, the fans, a chance to impact a call on the field. Rule number 11, the golden batter. Once a game, each team can give any player an at-bat, regardless of the lineup. This offers the biggest matchups on the biggest stage.
Big on big.
Kmart, let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Get out of here, ball! That thing had a family!
And those are the rules of Banana Ball.
Riff off! Each team will present one instrumentalist to go head-to-head, and then it will be up to you, the fans, to decide the winner. Now taking the field, coming out of the 3rd base dugout, a voice so sweet, you just wish he would sing you a lullaby. More soul than the shoes on his feet, the host of the Indianapolis Clowns, Brandon! Joining him on the field, coming from the 1st base dugout, a man who headbangs so hard it'll give you a headache. The only one to make it to the top of the stairway to heaven. It's the guitarist of the Tailgater band, Sloan Latino. Gentlemen, the riff-off will begin in 3, 2, 1, go!
Brandon and Sloan, man, the special bunch here in the riff-off. Brandon with the vocals, Sloan on the guitar. A couple beautiful musicians here in our beautiful sport of banana ball, playing in an even more beautiful ballpark at One Oak Field. The starting catcher, though, he's put together a beautiful season, catching his 13th game in game number 19 for the Texas Tailgaters. He's a workhorse back there for the Texas Tailgaters. He's the biggest, the largest. You know him as the Quad Father. I call him TP. His name is Taj Porter, and he called up earlier with Matty Warner.
Taj Porter, you're getting ready to suit up for your third game of the weekend. You've caught the last 5 for the Tailgaters. I got halfway suited up because I was going to give your legs a little bit of a break, but admittedly you are probably the better option for today. How are the knees feeling? How's the body feeling?
We're getting there, you know. I feel fine, kind of used to it. I love being back there, so it's not really, obviously there's some fatigue, but when you do what you want, when you do what you love, it is what it is, you know.
And you're catching a lot of different pitchers throughout the weekend. What is your approach like with each pitcher, and what's your rapport like with each of them?
I think it's huge, especially early in the season, to be able to get to know these guys even better. Obviously, I know Christian Davis the best. I've caught him for the last 6 years, but even the new guys, the other guys, it's good to get to know them and for them to earn trust in me early in the season. So when we do get to October, late in the season, that we're on the same page and there's no doubt there.
Obviously, we've got you and Taylor Justice behind the plate usually, but Taylor's been kind of holding down the fort at first base with some trick plays. Can we expect any trick plays from you behind the plate today?
I'm gonna see if I can rip something out, you know, but Taylor is a magician over there, and he's been huge for us. So I'm gonna let him kind of, you know, stick with the tricks, but I might pull something out. We'll see.
All right, well, I'll get your gear back to you so you can hopefully get ready to rip some of those trick plays. Brett, I feel so safe in this.
Matty protected nonetheless. Chest guard, knee, what do they call those? Shin guards. I played catcher growing up, couldn't come to think of it. These 3 guys have suited up for each of the Tailgaters. Again, each of the Tailgaters catchers, and obviously the captain of the Savannah Bananas, Bill Leroy. Caught stealing rate this year, so the number of would-be base runners have been nabbed down. Taj leading the Banana Ball Championship League. He's thrown out over 36% of the runners that have tried to steal on him. Right behind him, Bill Leroy, and then Taylor Justice, third. Those are the top 3 guys in caught stealing percentage from the catcher position in all of Banana Ball. The man who I believe is #1 in all of the hype intros in the grand land of Banana Land. His name is Rhinestone Garrett Lampert. Please, get us hyped up, my friend.
Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, and parking lot party people from around the world. Tonight, you and thousands of your friends here live, millions more watching at home, have gathered to witness something that frat boys across the country could only ever dream of. From parking lots to 80-foot yachts, from backyard grills to a stadium that thrills, the pregamers come from every corner of the globe to witness this. But this is not baseball. No, this is the arena where these Texas two-stepping, tradition upsetting, big hit-getting ball players await the opening of the gate to deliver a Texas-sized beatdown to whoever lines up across from them. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like the Indianapolis Clowns are about to find out why you don't mess with the Gators. But this is not your granddad's pastime. This is not just another night at the ballpark. No, this game is baseball by birth. But it's fruit by name and an absolute worldwide phenomenon by the grace of God. So now is the time for all of you here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, to get up on your feet and give me your voices. Because this is the greatest pregame in sports, and it never ends. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Banana Ball.
From the Golden Griller, the starting lineup of your Texas Tailgaters, the designated hitter, number 9, Nick Lopez. In left field, number 2, Zach Watson. The extra hitter, number 27, Kyle Martin. At third base, number 6, Jordan Mars. At first base, number 85, Taylor Justice. In right field, number 28, brother Jose Gonzalez. At second base, number 11, Matt Danford. Behind the plate at catcher, number 26, Taj the Quad Father Porter. In center field, number 7, Indiana Stanley. At shortstop, number 5, Jordan Hussein. The starting pitcher, number 12, Christian Davis. Leading the party and calling the shots, head coach Joe Mikulik, and assisted by Coach Penny and Coach Andrew, father of the tailgate Markman. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise if able. Remove your caps and join us in honoring America with the singing of tonight's national anthem. Please welcome to the field, Sharon Joe.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting
rubber match between the Indianapolis Clowns and the boys in blue and orange, the Texas Tailgaters. Here in the Sooner State, Tulsa, Oklahoma, One Oak Field. Where else would you rather be than with us tonight here on the Tailgaters YouTube channel? I'm Brett Loftus, voice of the Texas Tailgaters, and yet again, just like we told you at the top of the show, thank you so much for choosing to join us here with your Saturday evening. As we'll take a look at how the boys in blue and orange are going to run it out there defensively. Again, just about the same as last night. Actually, exactly the same as last night. It's Thursday night, I should say. Last night, Jason Arndt got to start out and left. Waddy getting to start back out there and left. Tonight, Indian center, brother and right. Jordan Bart, Jordan Hussein, Mac Danford, not the second baseman, Jonathan Sunshine Looters. Mac slotted in there in the lineup, and then Sonny will play second base all 9 innings tonight as the designated fielder. Taylor Justice over at first, Taj Porter behind the dish, Christian Davis, the man who will get the start on the bump tonight. You see all those trick plays on there, and yet again, the best trick play duo in Banana Ball up the middle with Jonathan Sunshine Looters at second base, and then with Jordan Hussein at shortstop. What about my good friend that's getting the start tonight for the Texas Tailgaters on the bump? The smoothest southpaw at the tailgate, the pride of Atlanta, Georgia, Christian Davis. Always so cool when he and Taj get to share a battery together. A battery they shared together for 3 years at Southern University. Could see the other of that trio appear in tonight's ballgame. Nick Wilson, also a teammate of CD's and Taj's at Southern University. 3.55 ERA, only 8 strikeouts this year, but the most impressive stat about my good friend CD, he has induced 45 trick plays, second in all of Banana Ball, and needs just 2 to surpass Brett Sanchez to take the lead. But what about the Indianapolis Clowns? The offense that they have constructed is incredible, and it all starts with the turtleneck-wearing man from Hattiesburg, Mississippi, Joe Gray Jr., and then you give it to Jackie Bradley Jr., and then Bobby Leday, and then Dale Francis Jr. Something about the June bugs in the top 4 of that lineup. They've gotten it hit in each of the first 2 games this weekend. Nico Holsizer hit an absolute moonshot. Correll Prime, you know him. Chris Burgess, Eli Payton getting started second base. He started all 3 games in the series, 3 different positions. Third base Thursday, catcher last night, second base here today. Brian Dancero back in the lineup, and Kirkland Banks, KB, rounds out 1 through 10 there for the Clowns. Bart's down there by the grill. Mick's got a lighter on him. Looks like the Tailgaters coaches are ready to fire it up down there. As we'll send it down to light the grill with Coach Bart. Potentially, Coach Bart does not want to speak into the microphone. A kangaroo from the Sydney Olympics in 2000. There's more to that kangaroo story. We'll tell you in a moment. All right, Coach Bart, here we go.
All right, Tulsa, in Banana Ball, we like to say start the clock. But in Tailgater country and in the Sooner State, we're going to say light the grill. So help me out on 3 and say light the grill. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Showtime!
It's rubber match time here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Tailgaters won it Thursday night 4-3. Clowns won it last night 5-3. And now 2 guys are really good friends, CD and Joe Gray Jr. First pitch here, 6:59 Central Time in Tulsa. 2-0 to Joe Gray Jr. 4 for 10 this weekend. He had a yah-yah on Thursday night. 3 home runs for Joe this year. First strike of the night fouled back into the net. Another 2-hit ball game last night as well. Had a single and a double. Out to right, brother. Tracking back on it, loses the cowboy hat. Oh, can't make the play. And it hops over the fence. As that'll be a questionable ground rule double. Looking at my good friend Riley Turner, official scorer. As brother Not able to find it, as that'll be a ground rule double. Yeah, that was a confusing one to score nonetheless. Goes over the wall, he hit it that far. Oh, Jackie takes one off the shoulder. Showing to the ball game last night. Continues to get on base. That'll now make it all but 2 games that Jackie has reached base in this year. Yeah, right on that right shoulder blade. Just a slider that got away from CD. And you definitely don't want to have 2 guys on for this guy and Bobby Leday. That's why. Waddy got to come up throwing. Joe Gray Jr.'s got great wheels. Coach Fox will hold him up at third. Same thing Brett Sanchez actually faced on Friday night. Joe Gray Jr., Jackie Bradley Jr., and Bobby Leday all reached to begin the first. And the bases were loaded for this guy hitting in the cleanup spot, Dale Francis Jr. A little hip-hop array. What y'all know about OPP? What y'all know about Naughty by Nature? A couple songs by that early 90s rap group. Splash trying to get the fans into it. I love how fans first this guy is, how good he's been swinging a stick as well. 3 hits in this series. Skied out to left. Waddy giving it chase at the fence. And it's off the fence. Everybody had to hold up. That might be the longest single in banana ball this year, but it will plate the first run of the ball game for the Clowns. And now, Gage, Kobe, and Clark have something for us at home plate. Yeah. Get into it, hot sauce. Single ladies. Riley Turner, our official scorer, knows a thing or two about the single ladies. Splash thought it was going. I thought it was going. Everybody here in Tulsa thought it was going. And Waddy almost made catch of the year scaling the fence. So we went double, hit by pitch, single to begin the ball game. As Nico Holsizer fouls the first one off. 0-1. I believe so. No. There's just an errant ball in play. I'm sorry there, guys. I was looking down at my scorebook and seen a banana ball just laying there. Nico 1-0. Longest home run I've seen in banana ball he hit last night. And again, we talk so much about this guy. Power talked to you about his BP the whole year. But last night it was put into fruition in the actual game. Obviously, this Clowns offense is legit as well. Brett Sanchez, Chris Clark, and Christian Davis, the best starting rotation of any team in banana ball. And they've all went through the ringer facing this Clowns lineup. Hit up the elevator shaft. Taylor Justice able to find it finally for out number 1. That is the first time this year that the Tailgaters have allowed 4 base runners to reach to begin a ball game without recording an out. It just goes ahead and tells you how good this Clowns offense is. Got this guy hitting in the 6-hole, 1 for 5 last night, Mr. Correll Prime. I love the routine of Correll on a game day. Stung to center. Indy has it at the track for out number 2. JBJ and Bobby Leday both tag up. Put another one on the board there for the Clowns here in the first. Sack fly and an RBI for Correll Prime. Two runs here for these Clowns. Had the bases loaded and none out. If CD could get out number 3 here in form of Chris Burgess, I'm sure you'd trade that. Getting out of that bases loaded jam with only giving up 2. Bobby Leday at third. Splash at first, Dale Francis Jr. After he hit that one off the wall. Probably about 380 feet out there to left center. Waddy almost made a great jump and grab, couldn't get to it. Chris Burgess started behind the plate. Game 1 of this series, did not play last night. Eli Payton made his catching debut in banana ball. Played pretty well back there as well. Eli on deck here. Oh, Daniel Foster, last night's starting pitcher, getting into it. Ball and 2 strikes. Reggie Liggins, our home plate umpire here tonight. Seth Markham at first, Doug McClurg second, Andy Udy over at third. Burgess had stung a clown. It was Monet Davis. They're going to sit Monet down in the chair over there. I think she's okay. Oh, she doesn't want to sit down. She wants to stay up. One of the dangers here of being so close to fair play. 2-2 from CD. In the sky, right side, won't leave the infield cut. Taylor Justice, tip drill, book it to himself. First trick play of the ball game belongs to Mr. Justice, and that will conclude matters here. In the top of the first, Bobby Leday, a single, Dale Francis Jr., an RBI single. Again, almost was a grand slam, escaping a little bit of danger there, nonetheless. And then a sac fly and an RBI for Correll Prime. The Indianapolis Clowns, how will they line it up defensively here tonight? Again, very similar to what we've seen last couple of nights. Biggest difference, Eli Payton at second base, Jalen Vasquez. We presume we'll see at some point in the ball game tonight. Joe Gray Jr., Jackie Bradley Jr., Nico Holsizer right to left. Same exact outfield they had last night. Obviously, Bobby and Kirkland, good friends on the left side of that infield. Chris Burgess, game one catcher, will also be the game three catcher here tonight for the Indianapolis Clowns. And how about that right-hander on the bump? Making the start for the Clowns, Brett Maddock. A registered nurse before he came to Banana Bowl. Worked about 4 months as a registered nurse, and then the Clowns took him in the first ever Banana Ball player draft. And he said, well, I guess I'll go back to playing ball. NAIA guy. And again, is really impressed. The 6.75 ERA, you look at that and you think regular baseball, maybe not the best ERA of all time, but here in Banana Bowl, that's actually below league average. His ERA plus would be over 100 if you're into that type of thing at home. How about this lineup for the Tailgaters? 1 through 10, pretty much going to be the same thing every single night. And with this guy hitting leadoff, you feel very good about it. He's somewhere. Oh, he's standing in the left-handed batter's box. It's Nick Lopez. Lopey stung into the concourse and foul. Scored 3 runs last night for the Texas Tailgate, did Mr. Lopey. You get a guy that hitting 250 for him would be like hitting $150 for anybody else. Said it the other night, he wakes up and hits 300. That's just what Nick Lopez does. He's done it since he was at Southern Cal, did it at Kentucky, and did it last year for the Tailgaters in his rookie season of Banana Bowl. Inevitably, though, in our great sport, everyone's going to go through a slump. And right now, Lopey's been working a lot with Kyle Martin trying to get out of this slump. Into a sweet, hit off a window and ricocheted back in the lower bowl. Also, coincidentally enough, Brandon Pennington been helping Lopey out a lot with his swing. A little late here again. Fans have an opportunity. Not to be. Coach Penny, want to shout him out. I'm sure he's watching. His lovely bride, Miss Taylor, earned her second master's degree today. And Penny was there to celebrate with her and the family. So congratulations, Miss Taylor. First game Coach Penny's ever missed in Tailgaters history. Lopey will foul that one back to the net. Tailgaters, Lopez, Zach Watson, and Kyle Martin here in the bottom of the first. 1, 2, 3. Right side, Wolfie. Loses it behind the back. Trick play miss to begin the offensive night for the Tailgaters. That's how Nick Lopez reached to begin the bottom of the first last night, en route to a first inning win. Tough play to make there. Now Zach Watson. Poked in the sky. Into a sweep, cannot be called. Waddy back on the right side of things here. 2-hit ball game last night, another good one tonight, put him over the 300 threshold. Joe Gray Jr., what you got for us, Cowboy Joe? Out number 1, he says. Clowns not an aggressive trick play team by any means. As clearly have not been this year. Only 10 trick plays over the last 2 nights. So far in the series, the Tailgaters out trick playing them 30-10. The Tailgaters have gotten 15 in each of the first 2 games of this series. There are some live babies on the field. And Kyle Martin is standing out in front of second base. What do we have here?
This goes out to moms out there. Happy Mother's Day.
Wow, Mr. Bond. And those are live, actual children that their parents volunteered Jimmy Lewis, Brett Sanchez, and Jason Arndt to look after. Wow. I don't know what's more impressive, the walk-up or the fact that those 3 were the one to look after those children. Nonetheless, Kyle Martin honoring all the mothers. Happy early Mother's Day to all those out there. Happy Mother's Day to my mother, Heather. I know she's watching back home as well. It's Kmart. We mentioned that purple arm sleeve he's wearing. He told me last night it's his mother's favorite color. Well, he wore it last night, wearing it again here tonight with the pink spikes on. Kmart, left field. Nico has it on the track. Thought we were going to take an early visit to the auction tonight, but nonetheless, just a long out number 2. Jordan Barth, hitless in this series. And his average has dipped below 400 for the first time in a month. Albeit 394. Brett Maddock quickly ahead here, no balls, 2 strikes. Trying to go back to the Arsenal off-speed there. Brett's never going to blow by you with his velocity, but his all-speed stuff's the reason the Clowns took him on the back end of the draft. Right there, blows the doors off of Jordan Barr. Brett Maddock, a scoreless first, and the Indianapolis Clowns leading 1-0. Last night during the rain delay, Brett Sanchez, excuse me, not during the rain delay, during Mac Danford's walk-up, there was water. Where did that water come from, though, you may be wondering? Well, Sanchi over on the side. And I'm hearing that there is something going down below with Matty Warren and Sanchi right now.
Hey, Brett Loftus here with Brett Sanchez. Now, we all saw Mac Danford's walk-up, easily probably the walk-up of the year, but the man behind the scenes, the pressure-filled situation is the man on the hose. What was going through your mind when they told you that that was going to be your role in the walk-up yesterday?
When they told me I was in charge of the hose, I couldn't have been happier because I got to get Max soaking wet, and I didn't miss a drop. Every drop of water that came out of this hose hit Mac in the face.
It was perfect, but I need to know the technique because there's clearly a strategy here. So can you show us kind of what the technique here was?
So the hose had water in it the first time. Obviously, there's no water in it this time, but you kink it. You put your thumb right here, and you just spray. But Mac was expecting it, and it still blinded him. Jimmy is now soaking wet. Didn't miss a drop.
Didn't miss a drop. Master of his craft, this guy right here, Brett.
Sanchi, he had a great outing on Thursday night. Good with the water hose. Another guy's having a good season this year, Christian Davis. Hello, my friend. How are you? I'm doing much better now. I can hear your voice.
Always. See if I can get you started. There we go. Give me a trick play. Touchdown.
What's he got here?
There we go.
Can I get a bucket from UCD?
Bucket.
Buckets for out number 1 here in the second. Jonathan Sunshine Looters leading the league in trick plays.
All right, so what's your thoughts about the first inning, Brett?
The Clowns have a really good lineup, CD.
They do. They do. I left a couple things up.
I mean, the only bad pitch I thought you threw, and I can tell you this because you're my friend, was the hit by pitch to Jackie. I know that one just got away from you a little bit.
Yeah. We tried to go split on that one.
You got Nico to pop up.
Yeah.
Which after what he did last night was a big time win. The 2-0 to dance around. I'm going to be honest, that was a strike, CD.
Yeah, we're going to get back in there. There we go.
It was the grunt, CD. It was the grunt.
There we go.
I could use another grunt. America could as well.
There we go.
It's the grunt, Christian Davis.
There we go. All right, what do you want right here?
Ooh, I'm thinking fastball up and in to Brian Dancer. I think you might get yourself a ponche here.
2-seam or 4-seam?
2-seam. Let's get some run on that.
Here we go.
What?
Ooh.
What?
Reg!
Now, Reggie Liggins, you had him in the SWAC when you were at Southern. I know you guys have a pretty good relationship there.
Me and Reggie go way back. And it was funny. Oh, it's a walk-up happening?
Yeah, it's Kirkland Banks. Talk us through this. Just your boy right here. Talk us through this.
This is my boy. Hey, hold on 1 second, Brett. Okay. I think I had too much movement, Brett. Anyways, but nah, Brett, Kirkland Banks, that's my boy. Whenever we're in Savannah, we always hang out together. And I knew I wasn't gonna hit the end of it yesterday. When he hit that ball in the gap, all I was saying was, we're not gonna hit the end of it. We're not gonna hit the end of it. And then he got another hit. I was like, we're definitely not gonna hit the end of it. So I got to get him today. I need a ground ball double play.
You know, we had
J5.
We had KB mic'd up last night. Can you give us your best KB impression before you throw to him here?
All right, so yesterday, hold on, we got Flash on first. Let's see, my best KB.
Yeah.
He literally today, he was like, man, I don't know if I got this walk up today, man. Ooh, there we go. He said, I don't know if I got this walk up today, man.
Would you just throw him right there?
That was a change up.
Yep. Tells me what you thought about that walk up.
Yep, you already know.
No balls and 2 strikes. Not a first pitch heater to KB. Oh, watch that banana ball. Taj, thank you.
I'm always ready.
Can you tell Taj I said thank you, thank you, thank you? In a moment, obviously, of course. Flash is just dancing around a little bit. I'll help be your eyes and ears on him. Ooh, yes, CD.
Yeah, all right, so KB's leaning, right?
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
He's behind your fastball here.
Yeah. KB.
Wow.
Hey, that was a good out by KB.
Yeah, that was a little out. Trying to change the line of sight here. I'd love a changeup.
Another one?
I'd love a changeup, yeah. I think he's going to roll over 6-4-3.
Fastball up.
Got to play. What do we got here? Jordan and Jordan left side. Tip drill. Book it! Book it, CD! I hate to say this with you on the microphone, but I must. You now lead the Banana Ball Championship League in trick plays induced yet again.
Thank you, brother. That's huge. Now we got Joe Gray up. Let's have some fun.
That was a double officially, by the way, in the first, in case you're wondering at home. And that's a strike. I don't care what anybody says. Wow, Reggie's missed 2 on you here.
Yeah. I don't think Reggie likes me a lot today.
Oh, man. Todd, you give a little dance at a Cowboy Joe, another one of your good friends. Woo. Tell you what, you put me in a room with Kirkland Banks, Joe Gray Jr., and Christian Davis, I'd be happy for the rest of my life. It's the grunt. It's the grunt.
There we go.
I know you love inducing trick plays. I want you to strike him out here.
All right, I need it too. I need the best pitch of the day right here.
Flash is not leaning on you at all tonight.
Oh, he already knows. What's the count? 2-2?
Yeah, you got 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here.
I got to go after him right here.
Flash took off. Oh, Taj has got him. Taj had him by a mile. Oh, Flash trying to get out of it. CD, give it to him. Yep. Attaboy, Christian Davis, a scoreless top of the second.
There we go. There we go.
Hey, I think we got to talk more, huh?
I think so. That was a 0, right?
I love you, CD.
Thank you. Thank you, Brett Loftus. Love you.
Now it's time for the world's largest MILF race.
Tulsa, Oklahoma. This is your reminder that Mother's Day is tomorrow. And so we decided to celebrate the best way we know how. And joining me, I have 33 moms in left field, which means it's time for the MILF race. The moms in left field race works like this. All 33 of these moms are going to try and run through that finish line to see who will be the hottest mom in all of Tulsa. Let's get ready to celebrate Mother's Day in 3, 2, 1, go! The moms are off. Some moving much faster than others. It's time to celebrate. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the MILF race, Happy Mother's Day!
Happy Mother's Day to all. And how else would you celebrate than the world's largest MILF race? Brett Maddock steps back on the bump. Again, a guy who was an NAI guy coming here to Banana. Think about that. The locker room that took Jackie Bradley Jr. first overall, as it was a clear MILF race win. You have a guy in Brett Maddock who played at McPherson, Merced College, and finished up at Kansas Wesley. Taken in the 9th round by those clowns. Coach Fox's group. Ooh, wow. Okay, Reggie. 0-1 to Taylor Justice. He has dipped below 400 for the first time in a long time as well. Again, 390. He and Jordan Barth still pacing the Tailgaters in batting average. Ball and 2 strikes. Brett Maddock again. He's not been a guy who started too many ball games this year. It's Taylor Justice. If it's fair, it's gone, but it's unfortunately way foul. Ooh, almost got Taylor to go. Chris Burgess was ready to throw it around. They'll say Taylor did not go, so he will live to see another pitch. I don't know what that hat is that Jimmy Lewis had on. I'm really trying to figure that one out. Jimmy had it on. It's bedazzled, sparkles and whatnot. I'm not saying it's not stylish. I'm just saying I want to know what you guys think at home about that hat. Got him. Second strikeout of the ball game for Brett Maddock as he does some kind of shimmy shake. Good, Brett. His first career banana ball start on the bump. Going pretty well so far. Brother fouled out of play. I was talking to Brother a lot the other day, just how he's really starting to be that guy. As Jackie will give it some chase. Comes back in on it. Oh, trick play missed. Gets away from Jackie. Brother's easily going to get to third, if not beyond. Nick holds him up as he throws finally back into the infield. The second trick play missed tonight for the Clowns. And that could be a big-time miss. Putting now the inning-winning run on third. Infield in for McAdoodle. He's got to put one in the air to the outfield. Tailgaters tie this ball game up at 1 point apiece. That'll do the trick too. An RBI walk-off single for McAdoodle as the boys in blue and orange tie this ball game up at 1 point apiece. First hit of the night turns into the first point of the night And Jordan Barth, speak to the people. So if I may wax poetically for a moment about this. Last year, the Tailgaters had a run silly that blew up on social media. It's the most viewed Tailgaters video on many different platforms. It is the horses in the back, and you see the guys were dancing there and whatnot. Yep, Mac walked it off. That's great. But what we just seen in that run silly, that's called plussing the experience, ladies and gentlemen. There's a video on TikTok that Brandon Pennington had posted a few weeks ago, and it was of Jordan Barth at a stage show doing that exact thing, and then the horses in the back silly as well. That is some Tailgaters lore for you on that run silly. More Tailgaters lore for you. How good they are in trick plays this year. Trick play rate just means how many trick plays you're averaging in a ball game. The Tailgaters averaging nearly 2.5 more than the second best team, being those Savannah Bananas. Christian Davis spoke to CD. I think we have to continue to speak to CD. Not because he still has a microphone on him, but because threw up a scoreless frame there in the second after giving up 2 in the first. Top of the order yet again here for the Clowns. Joe Gray Jr. will lead off this inning. He led off the ball game with a ground rule double. Taj is waving him to come up to home plate. Oh, Taj is having a good old time with the Clowns dugout. Because there you see Aura personified in Jordan Hussein. Seen a lot of guys, whether it's right-handed hitters or left-handed hitters. Been a little late tonight, fouling off down the right field and left field line. 1-1 ball game, top of the third. We have a 1-1 count as well here. None out, ball in 2 now. There's our score bug bag. Great folks in Savannah, Georgia, holding it down for us tonight. Arch Pingle, the director here. There's a bird on the field out between Sunshine and Taylor Justice at second. Two runs at full. Taj, a good frame attempt there, couldn't get it. There's the bird. That's about 15 feet to the left of Sunshine, I believe. Joe Gay Jr. poked to right. Sonny going after it. Sonny, oh yes! A basket catch for Banana Ball's best defensive second baseman. And out number 1 here in the third. And the bird approves. That's a tough play. Sunshine makes it look oh so easy, man. Jackie Bradley Jr. behind on the fastball, 0-1. JBJ hit by a pitch, first plate appearance tonight. Mentioned his incredible weekend he's having thus far. 5 hits and 11 plate appearances. The 0-2 to him. Got him! Christian Davis, first strikeout of the ball game, comes against JBJ. And out number 2 here in the third. Bobby Leday. Waddy Woo! A backflip catch for out number 3. In 2 minutes and 9 seconds. 3 up, 3 down for CD. And now we'll send it down to the field for Bananas Foster with Casey Barker.
Foster Foster, Casey Barker.
Across the United States, there are over 400,000 children and teens in foster care without a permanent home. To raise awareness and support this community, we created Bananas Foster, the official nonprofit of Banana Ball. Our organization is dedicated to celebrating those in the foster care community while educating and inspiring others to get involved. Tonight, we are celebrating the Dawson family. Keela and John began their foster care journey 6 years ago. They are fierce advocates for the kiddos in their home, as well as the foster care community as a whole. They extend their impact by mentoring other foster families and raising awareness for the foster care community. In the last 6 years, they have welcomed 8 kiddos into their home. Fans, please help us celebrate this incredible family for making a difference right here in your community.
What a way here in Game 3 to honor such a special family in the Dawson family for our final Bananas Foster family of the night here in Tulsa, Oklahoma this weekend. So if you want to support Bananas Foster, as always, text Bunch to 5015. It's also, as Bananas Foster just put in the chat here in YouTube, Casey Barker, her final time and her last celebration of her internship here with Bananas Foster. Casey, such a great run here in the first nearly third of the season with Bananas Foster. So great out there on the field. So great taking care of these families. Did a great, great job here today. And look who it is. You guys may not be able to see him, but Coach Bart has brought me some hot dogs. You may put that headset on, actually, Bart. Why not? You know, it's funny you come up here now. Fisher Polydorov, you know, he's been up here with us the last few nights. And here, you're going to have to take the hat off, Bart. You got to dump the hat. I'm going to help you fix this. So this has got to go over here. This has got to go over this. You're getting there. I think you put this on backwards, actually. I'm trying to help Bart here, guys. Bart, while we're fixing this, there's a button over there. You can press it. It's going to make you go live. So you're going to put that headset on. All right, Bart, you got me now?
Are we live?
We are live right now.
Hey, Banana Nation, Banana Ball Nation, how are you?
Banana Nation.
Banana Ball
Tailgater Nation.
Tailgater
Bart,
Nation.
come on, Bart.
We're all part of the Banana Ball family, though.
True story. The biggest, the largest, 0-1. You bought me like 17 hot dogs up here.
Well, you know, Brett, it's not all about you. I figured we would spread the love. Maybe there's some other folks up here, these hardworking individuals that bring Banana Ball to the masses. They need a hot dog as well.
You're plus the experience.
That's what I try to do on a daily.
Taj!
And I tell you what.
Jackie Bradley Jr. has it for out number 1.
Goodness, he's so good. Great swing by Taj, but Jackie just glides to the baseball.
He does.
He gets the most unbelievable route. It's almost like he was a former big league all-star.
You know, 2016, he was an AL all-star. Brett Maddock, I tell you what, for a guy whose velo is never going to way off the charts, Bart, been really good tonight, too.
I'll tell you what, his college coach, Bill Neal at Kansas Wesleyan, we had a conversation with him before. I coached against him, coached against that school for 4 years and raved about him. Said, won't light up the gun, but he wins.
He's won so far tonight. Only giving up 1 run. It was that walk-off single that turned into a point for the Tailgaters in the second. Indy, got him to go around, 0-2.
Sword right there.
That's the Tailgaters hitting coach, by the way, Andrew Bartman. The 1-2.
Call him how I see him, Brett.
I love it. I love it, Bart. Well, hey, you come in here and spread some love. Go spread these hot dogs around everybody else.
I got one more thing.
Yep.
Nicole Bartman, the most rock star person on the face of the earth. Happy early Mother's Day.
Yes.
Denise Bartman, my mother, happy Mother's Day. Love you both, and wouldn't be doing any of this fun stuff without you.
Bart, thank you so much for surprising us with the glizzies and with your beautiful voice.
You got it, brother.
Yes,
anytime.
Sir. Indy continuing to fight off there. I had to make Bart take his hat off. Now I just got it sitting over here on the floor. I watched him bleach this thing at least 4 times this year to keep it white. The amount of work he puts in. Indy working a good plate appearance here, running it full. And what a plate appearance from Indiana Stanley. And he wants 2 bags on this ball for us, Brett. And he'll get it. Hustle, grit, and determination to put the inning-winning run yet again in scoring position. See him and Nico Holsizer sharing a smile. Those two are roommates back in Savannah. The only thing better than this hot dog I'm eating right now is the potential walk-off here for the Tailgaters in the bottom of the third. Fiver, the captain of the Texas Tailgaters, Jordan Hussein. He reached last night via trick play miss. The only time that Fiver was able to reach. Hit streak came to an end, unfortunately. Out to Matt Wobb. Oh, what a play! Throws it back to second. Nobody was there. That'll be out number 2 here in the bottom of the third. Nick Lopez, back to the top of the order. The man who led the Tailgaters in walk-offs a year ago has an opportunity to do it here in the third. Brett Maddock trying to settle in. Button it up. Brett, the 1-0. Ooh, good frame. Does not get the call there from Reggie Liggins. Lobie reached via trick play, missed as well. In the bottom of the first. Oh, man. Way foul. I'm not going to lie to y'all. There's a really good coffee shop out there behind right field. It might have landed over there. The 2-1. Out to right. Cowboy Joe has it for out number 3. Brett Maddock has a runner in scoring position, but that's where he'll stay. And our score will stay at 1 apiece as well. Now, one of my favorite promos that we have here in Tailgater Land, mutton dusting.
Tulsa, you may have seen mutton busting, but now it's time for mutton dusting. We've got Sheik coming around and dust the bases. Coming to bat, number 44, Dale Francis Jr.
And that's mutton dusting. And he is old Knuckles Fisher Polydorov, who has made his way up north here to the broadcasting booth to join us for the 3rd straight night. Fish, how are you, my friend?
I'm doing swell. I'm a little winded after I just climbed that flight of stairs, Brett, but nonetheless delighted to be here with you.
You know, there's an elevator you can use down there in the clubhouse.
I really ain't one for modern technology. You know this, Brett.
They had elevators back in the 1920s, Fish.
I'm just old-fashioned through and through.
I'm going to say that again. They've had elevators for many, many years, over 100 years, actually. I don't know when the first elevator came about, but it's been around for a while.
I have time traveled through space and time all the way back to baseball history, Brett. Not just in 1959. I've been all the way back to the inception of the game.
1959, very random year there from you. Fans, yes! For the 2nd straight night, Tulsa is going to fan called foul ball. This time, in favor of the boys in blue and orange. That's why you bring your glove to a banana ball game.
Absolutely jacked figure from the green shirt, dude. He reaches up and snags it. An impeccable catch. I know the fans around him were certainly hyping him up. Excited for the Tailgaters there.
Bring your glove, Fish.
I did bring my glove. I got it sitting up here in the broadcast booth. I'm protecting you.
Protecting me.
I shall be Brett Loftus's coveted bodyguard tonight.
All I need is these 2 hands right here to protect myself from foul ball, Fish. That's all I need. These uniforms, where do they rank for you in all of Banana Ball? These top 3 for me.
The off-white Indianapolis Clowns, I got to say they rank second because I'm a big Loco Beach Coconut. The orange,
really?
Yeah, the sunrise one. I like that one. It's modern. It gives a new flair to it.
I like it. High in the sky, fans. Potentially another opportunity. Wow. You get 1, then you get 2. Continuing to just feed into it there, Fish.
I know. Gonna find a hole like a lucky gopher.
That was good. A lucky gopher. Good, Fisher, good. The 1-2 from CD. Fans over on the left for you, field side, potentially an opportunity.
Little Butterfingers right there.
You ever caught a foul ball at a baseball or Banana Ball game, Fish?
I did, actually. I was at an American Association game. Correll Prime was playing for the Texas Airhogs.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and I caught one with another ball in my glove. It was a Rawlings DJ2. Prime was playing first base when it happened, and it was really magical. I was 12 years old.
Prime would have been about the same age he is now, 34. I swear that guy's been 34 years old for the last 10 years.
He doesn't age. He doesn't age.
He doesn't get any younger or any older. Nico breaks his bat. Taylor Justice, tip drill. Book it! Book it! Mr. Justice, Mr. Sunshine. Trick plays 5 and 6 on the night for the boys in blue and orange.
I think I've found a perfect name for that exact trick play right there. That has got to be the hat and the hug. The hat and hug combo right there from Looters. Into the hat and into a hug. It shows the true companionship that these two possess out there, the coordination that it takes to perform and execute such a tricky trick play.
Taj just gave Prime something. He stuck it in his jersey. Must have been
that.
good luck. 2-out single here for Mr. Prime, who again will forever be 34 years old.
I reckon I got to ask him what he put in his back pocket right there whenever I make my voyage down to the dugout.
As now Malachi Mitchell will come on the run for Mr. Prime.
Flash the kid.
What do you call him?
I call him Flashy, old baby, old buddy, old pal, old boy. I call him a bunch of things. He's a good old companion of mine.
Chris Burgess stung down the left field line. Waddy will cut it off in the corner. Flashy old baby holds up at second. Back-to-back 2-out singles here for the Clowns. And now one of the hottest men on the planet, Eli Payton, has an opportunity to drive in the Clowns' first run since the first.
He has already been putting on a miraculous show the last 2 games. Looking to just keep entertaining the fans. That's what he does best.
Ooh, way behind that changeup, 0-1.
A hardy hack. Sitting on a fastball, looking to pull it into the Tulsa skyline right there.
Pulls it. Will it stay fair? It will not.
Oh. And TJ a little bit discombobulated by that ball as he lets it go to the umpire ninja.
Spelled discombobulated.
D-I-S-C-O-M-B-O-B-U-L-A-T-E-D. Discombobulated.
Can y'all check that for me?
Can we get a fact check? Can someone contact Webster's Dictionary?
Ask Jose Gutierrez. I'm sure he knows. No, too. Always some way, somehow. Cause baby, there ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't nobody low enough. That's out number 3 here in the top of the 4th. Now we're gonna throw it down to Hey Baby, Fisher Polidoro, please stay with me.
You have serenaded me like an angel, Brett Loftus. Thank you for blessing my ears once again.
All around the stadium. All your feet, hands in the air, and let's get clapping and dancing along to a little Hey Baby. If you don't know the dance, just follow along. Here we go, get those hands waving.
Ooh, ah,
right, get those hands up and clapping while we shuffle. Here we go.
Ooh, ah.
One more time, let me hear you sing it.
Ooh, ah.
There we go, Tulsa. Great job, everybody.
Maddie Warren, after that hay baby, has acquired the gentleman who just caught that foul ball. Maddie, please ask him why he brought his glove to tonight's Banana Ball game.
Brett, thank you so much. Yeah, this is Garrett, and Garrett brought his glove. How did you know that that was a good idea for you to bring that glove?
We've been watching a lot of YouTube banana ball videos with my son, so we wanted to be the ones to get the out today, so we were prepared.
For sure, this is their first banana ball game, and this is little Crew, and Crew gets to come down on the field because his dad just caught this foul ball, so they're gonna hang out and tailgate for a little bit, you think, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
For sure. Crew, you got anything to add? Are you having a good time?
Do you think it's awesome?
They're having a great time. He's starstruck. Brett, back to you.
I'd be starstruck too if I got to meet Maddie Warren. That's a great, great, great thing, getting to bring those folks down there on the field. You know what else is great? Seeing my good friend Gage Voorhees make his second appearance of the weekend. Came in last night, able to earn the win, or excuse me, earn the save for the Indianapolis Clowns in the win, retiring 3 of the 4 guys he faced. Gage, such a good guy to have in that clubhouse, huh, Fish?
I would say great, just like some Frosted Flakes as well.
No free advertisement, but he has been great coming out of the bullpen this year. Gage starts out Zach Watson 0-1.
He's tricky on the mound. He works with a lot of different looks.
It's kind of like yourself in the sky. Wolfie calling for the tip drill. Book it. Wolfie, Bobby Leday, a man who's been around since almost the inception of the sport of banana ball, to a rookie for out number 1.
Wolfie's been instrumental in teaching the young whippersnappers as myself and Bobby Leday, Coiklin Banks over at third base. And you've got 2 veterans on the right side of the infield and banana ball. I guess Prime's been playing for about 1.5 years now, but and taken so much of the guys that have been here since the inception of the original Savannah Bananas team and utilized it well.
2-0 to Kmart. Young whippersnapper.
Indubitably.
The 2-0. Spell whippersnapper.
W-H-I-P-P-E-R. He said P-P. S-N-A-P-P-E-R.
He said P-P again.
Matt Wolf just did a backflip off of the barrel, and he is just fooling around, clowning around with it out there.
Kirkland Banks said he's got the biggest draws of anybody in banana ball. 3-2.
And he utilized them in the walk-up as well. He dropped them for the fans. He does it all for the fans.
Kmart.
Oh.
Hit it back to Savannah, but it's foul.
There was a lot of fans up on that balcony, and they were anticipating a home run from Kmart. Doesn't have quite the distance, but surely.
Oh, it had the distance. It just wasn't fair.
Oh, I don't know about that. It would probably take about a behemoth blast 800 feet from the Babe to get up there.
This one in the sky, much shorter distance. KB, tip drill to Bobby, book it. 2 trick plays, 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th for the Clowns.
Seeing deja vu out there with another tip drill on the left side of the infield. Coiklin pops it up to Leday. I often wonder how many times the Indianapolis Clowns could theoretically pop it up and just keep the show going for the fans. Secures it right there for just a trick play.
Just one more time, what's the starting third baseman's name for the Clowns tonight?
That would be Coiklin Banks.
Coiklin.
Banks at third base.
Coiklin. Put that on a t-shirt. Coiklin. I don't know how you'd spell that.
Put it on a bumper sticker, why not?
Jordan Barth, the 2-0. Running 3-0. Struck out his first time up against Brett Maddock, who was exceptional tonight. 2 strikeouts for that young whippersnapper. Ball 4 sprint. Just the second that the Tailgaters have drawn tonight. Princess JB will stay put over at first. And now Taylor Justice, the Banana Ball Championship League leader in walk-offs, will have an opportunity with a man at first here and 2 away. 8 walk-offs this year for Taylor.
Impressive. It shows his veteran feel for the game. He really knows situational offense and defense. He plays a key role in the Texas Tailgaters defense, being kind of a captain. He's been here, you know, a Banana CPL. And
oh, Jordan Barth was taken off on the pitch. Throw to Prime. Oh, Prime bouncing in the dirt to Wolfie. Wolfie just had to body it up in front of him. And Jordan Barth with the weirdest stolen base you will ever see.
True. Oh, it drills him in the back.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Oh, boy, that's going to leave a mark.
All I see was it bounce. I couldn't see from our angle up here. The Banana Ball hitting him in the 6. But yeah, he'll take it.
That's going to leave a purple or blue bruise on the back of Jordan Barth out there on the already blue Texas Tailgaters jersey.
What did you say, Pierre? What is that?
Purple.
Okay. Taylor called strike on him, a ball and a strike now. Stolen bases this year, Jordan Barth, that's number 2 in his Banana Ball career. Taylor puts a charge, deep center field. And walk-off number 9 for Taylor Justice, the Banana Ball Championship League leader. Makes it a 2-1 ball game for the boys in blue and orange. Fisher Polydor, a time traveler. I can't wait to go in the future and tell my children about 2026 Taylor Justice.
Absolutely thrilling to be in 2026, Brett. Thanks so much for having me up in the booth. You betcha by golly, well, I'm thrilled.
If you be the cash, I'll be the rubber band. Okay. If you be the cash, I'll be the rubber band. I'll be the match, I'll be you. Boom.
Tailgaters have won the inning. Garrett Roscoe Lampert is out in right field. Let's center field. What are you doing?
Oh yeah, you know the tailgate, we love to play games, and there's nothing
What a
more
run Sally there. Donnie Allen, the boys, Joe Sperone, Jimmy Lewis. Walk off this way. That's now incorrect. It was entering tonight. As you see there on your screen, you know why it's wrong? Because Taylor Justice just got another one. 9 walk-offs this year for Taylor Justice. Kmart, Jordan Barth, brother, all up there in the top 5. Dalton Cornett, D. Say Thray from Peppa Passes, Kentucky, still sitting in second. Firefighters playing the Coconuts in Wichita, Kansas. Wow. How about that, huh? That's quite the promo. Corn just went flying there. Oh, look at that. Man just took the hula hoop with him. Oh, broke Shanchi's hula hoop. That's funny. Wow, you talk about a beauty shot. A beauty shot. That's a beauty shot right there. There's a U-Haul truck spinning around on top of the U-Haul building. The Bananas up 3-1 over the Animals tonight in Atlanta. Wow, only 2 hits. Is that so? For the Party Animals tonight. 1-1 in Wichita between the Coconuts and the Firefighters. Look at the trick plays for the Coconuts tonight, man. 12 of them things. Wow. 3 combined hits. What inning are they in? I mean, they started the same time we did. You guys can't notice I was updated in real time there about those scores tonight too. Score updates for you guys, score updates for me as well. Brian Dancer out to brother. Tip drill bucket. Making it even 8 trick plays tonight for the Tailgaters. Indy coming over late there. Sunshine, if you'll notice every single time, there's a potential tip drill in the outfield. Jonathan Sunshine Looters runs all the way out to center or right field, no matter where it is, to go and get it. CD and KB smiling at each other here with Taj behind the plate. Gosh, to be a fly on the wall down there. All right, Indy, what you got? Bucket! He's too cool for school. Indiana Stanley. Nonchalant for out number 2. Last year, we've seen Indy, a lot of backflip catches, still electrifying. But what he's been able to do this year, really making that behind the back, that half tornado right there, not even a half tornado, just going behind the back with it, making that his signature trick play out there in center field is so smooth to see. Cowboy Joe, ball and a strike. Returning back to the top of the order here for the Clowns. CD with that neon green on. Facing the man in the turtleneck. Now he's got 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs on him. Fans, maybe, no. Like that hit a lady on the concourse down there. See her there right in the white tank top. Struck her there as they hit onto the concourse. 2-2 again. Ooh, Taj. Hope he's okay, man. Oh. Got Taj right in the mask and he immediately popped off. Oh, no. That's not good. Taj is a tough cookie. He's a real tough cookie. Only thing you worry about there for Taj is it catching him right in the top of the noggin. See Mick asking him if he's sure. Athletic trainer Brian Chopere out there talking to him. CD's his best friend. So if anybody's worried about him, it's going to be Taj, and CD just had a funny moment. Wow. CD held up his finger, joking around with Taj. Again, Joe Gray Jr., one of the good friends of both of these guys with Kirkland Banks. I mean, good group to hang out with when you're on the road. And obviously, the guys that friendly banter during this competitive nature. Right there, Joe checking in on Taj. Happy to see TP stay in this ball game. We'll resume. Out to right. Brother, another opportunity. Right there. Just makes the old-fashioned grab for out number 3. Good news, Taj Porter's okay. Even better news, I shouldn't say even better news, but just as good news. Another 0, the 4th straight for Christian Davis. And now it's time for our player dance.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the field, the Texas Two-Steppers and the Texas Tailgaters. Tulsa, give it up for the Texas Tailgaters and your Texas Two-Steppers!
Mike Danford looked at me earlier today when they were rehearsing that player dance. And he said, Brett, I'm going to absolutely kill it. And he did. He, Jimmy Lewis, Brother was in that. Donnie Allen. Great player dance there with the Texas two-steppers. Gage Voorhees in his second inning of work after Brett Maddock delivered a really good start through the first 3 innings. Tailgaters did walk it off there off the bat of Taylor Justice in the first inning for game. That's how we've made it here to 2-1 lead. Mac Danford, Taylor Justice with the 2 walk-offs tonight. Trick play update, Tailgaters lead at 9-2. Clowns have not won the Equalizer Point since their inaugural game at FSU. Brother, leadoff single. Again, in the Clowns, when they want to be a really good trick play team. However, I think we've seen the aggressiveness kind of jump up and bite them tonight, so maybe a little skittish to go back to those trick plays here. A couple trick play misses thus far. Jason Hart, behind July, hitting here. 1-0. He's hitting in Mac's spot in the 7-hole. Jason, just got under it. 3 guys colluding on it. Who wants it? Bobby Leday, a great play in foul territory for out number 1. Jason just missed that. Bobby almost overran it, but a great play. He thought about throwing it back to first. Brother was all the way to second. Now it's time for the biggest, the largest. Taj getting his bearings about him. Again, just took that foul tip off the mask. 0-1. I swear, Taj has about the worst luck of any catcher I've ever seen play banana ball. He gets hit with a foul tip about once every single night. I mean, he's just so tough, man. This is 6th straight game he's called. The most games consecutively he's ever called as a tailgater. Start number 13 behind the dish tonight as the catcher. And game number 19 on the year for the Tailgaters. He's a workhorse. He's the biggest, he's the largest. And he's ahead here, 3 balls to 1 strike. And a ball four sprint. Brother will at least go to third here. Got to see clean ball four sprint defense from the Clown. And it will be so. Runners on the corners. Taj run obviously does not matter over at first, for the time being at least, just needing 1 to win the inning. Jacob Pippersick comes in, the Tailgaters' designated runner at first. A perfect 10 for 10 in stolen bases. Indiana Stanley. An opportunity now to walk off the inning. Infield in for the Clown. Fouled off and out of the ballpark. Jacob Pippersick taken off. Obviously, why not? He can add another stolen base to his resume. Nobody's covering second here. Nobody's going to cover second. Doesn't matter. Oh, brother was halfway down the line. What a play by Chris Burgess. As now Pippersick will advance to second. Great play by Chris Burgess again. I know that one got away from him, but to get to that banana ball. As Pippersick advanced up 90 feet on the wild pitch. Indy! Nico making the grab. Full sizer, great arm. Throw back in, up the line. Indiana Stanley makes it back-to-back innings. The Tailgaters walk it off and take a 3-1 lead. Indy with a ball four sprint and a sac fly and an RBI. Not an at-bat for him anymore. It's after the Clowns won that first inning. Tailgaters walk off the second, the fourth, and the fifth. As we're going to throw it down to Matty Warren.
Hey, Brett, I'm down here with Beef Daddy, and as you can see, he's making some progress on this food over here. Now, I'm not going to interrupt him. He's got a good thing going right here, but This is just something so special to the state of Oklahoma. You might have hit a wall. Tell us about it after this drink of water. How are we feeling?
I'm sure I'm just imagining him from all the food delirium. But I got a couple minutes left. You get away. Why is there a pie ready? I got this.
He's got this. We got a couple minutes left. It is an eating challenge that will rival the steak that happened in Texas a couple weekends ago. So everything's bigger in Texas, but the burgers in Oklahoma are a little bit bigger. Brett, I'm weirdly hungry right now.
I'm not weirdly hungry. I am hungry. I could take a lot of that food. Beef Daddy needs some help. You know where to call me. I'm up here in the broadcast booth. I know who else you call when you need a big-time start. You can call that guy David Griffin, or you could call Christian Davis, who was delivered here thus far for the Tailgaters, beginning his 6th inning of work. CD gave up those couple of runs to begin the first again. Didn't retire a Clown until the 5th at-bat of the ball game, but then has been nailed since. And now he'll face the man he struck out his last time up in Jackie Bradley Jr. And Taj takes another foul tip. You know, it's funny, if I may wax poetically for a moment. Jackie Bradley Jr. and Taj, again off the mask in the shoulder. Jackie's been helping out Taj a lot with his swing. Taj was telling me a story, actually during rehearsals earlier this afternoon. Taj said, man, I feel like I'm on time. I'm seeing the ball well at the dish. He said, but I feel like where my barrel's been at, it hadn't been where it's supposed to be. He said, so I text Jackie last night around 1 or 2 a.m. once we all made it back to the hotel. As this one skips up off the net, Jackie didn't want to run to first. Also got another piece of Taj as well, ball and 2 strikes. And he was talking about this morning, Jackie sat with Taj for about an hour and a half, watching some at-bats. Taj had texted him a few and then sitting there watching some at-bats, and how much Jackie is really helping out Taj right now at the dish. And that just goes to show, again, how one big family we are in Bananable and how great of a leader and an example that Jackie Bradley Jr. is, especially when he can continue to do stuff like this as he puts it out right center field in the gap. He's going to test the arm of Indiana Stanley. Throw back in. Ooh. Just out of the reach of Fiver. Leadoff double from one of Bananaball's megastars in Jackie Bradley Jr. His first hit of the night. And you know, it's pretty easy. You know, we all grew up, I don't want to use the word idolizing, but a few of us did. I mean, Jackie Bradley Jr. was a big-time ball player in his day as a Red Sox, a Royal, a Brewer. And now to be an example in these locker rooms, and to be an example for all of us here at Fans First Entertainment in Bananable is just such a special, special thing to see. As he stands in scoring position, Bobby Leday. Speaking of guys an example for this rookie shortstop, man, I'm telling y'all, I think he's a blossoming superstar. One of the best defenders in the league. And hits it hard right there. Jordan Barth, book it. Making it even 10 trick plays yet again for the Tailgaters this season. And out number 1 here in the 6th. For the exception of all but 4 games now. So that makes it 15 of the 19 the Tailgaters have played have reached double-digit trick plays. Dale Francis Jr. Chopper back up the middle and to center field. Oh, Jackie's coming home. Indy, a good arm. Throw. Good scoop there by Taj, but cannot get home in time. And for the first time since the first frame, the Indianapolis Clowns have played it a run. Same guy without an RBI single in the first frame has one here in the 6th, Dale Francis Jr. Nico Holsizer. Almost caught by the director of entertainment for the Clowns, Joe Meyer. Oh my gosh, Taj gets hit yet again. Does he have a magnet that is attracting the banana ball to him? I mean, seriously. That hit near the baked goods as well. Taj deserves a back massage And a lot of crawfish after this. A lot of crawfish. Maybe a week off. Jeez, man. No balls and 2 strikes. Getting fouled. CD is getting up there near 100 pitches. This would be the first time in Tailgaters history we'd see a pitcher throw 90 pitches in an outing, much less 100 if he got there. Again, skips up on Taj, gets to the backstop. And Dale Francis Jr. advances up 90 feet on that wild pitch. I need y'all to send some prayers to the good Lord for Taj Porter. Keep him in your thoughts. This is 7 times he's got clipped with a foul tip or a wild pitch in just the last 3 half innings. This is crazy. Nico gets out of the way of that one. 2-2 count. Jordan Barth, good scoop, behind the back, book it. That's a good play all around from Jordan Barth. 2 outs, 2 JV trick plays here in the top of the 6th. Great hustle there. That's a hard 90 as well. Jonathan Hughes will come on now in relief of Christian Davis. 92 pitches where CD's night finishes itself out. He was an all-star last year for a reason in Christian Davis, and yet again, he proved why. In my opinion, he's one of the 2 best left-handed pitchers in Bananaville. He and Noah Nizzle. There's really no other comparison, in my opinion, between those 2. Correll Prime gets ahead 1-0. Jonathan Hughes forever put himself in Tailgaters history with that outing in the Banana Ball Open against those Savannah Bananas. 5 innings, just gave up 2 runs in game 1 against the Bananas in the Open Championship. Prime out to left. Waddy. Tip drill, no. Trick play missed. Throw back in. Prime safe at second. The aggressiveness, I understand. I understand. Doesn't mean I necessarily agree with it. Neither does Taj. Yep. And talking about the Open, I mean, you've already clinched the playoff spot. You understand why Waddy's being aggressive right there. But in a microcosm of tonight's game, when you lead the trick play battle 11-2, maybe, just maybe, catch it, get out of the inning. That run right there will not be charged as earned to Christian Davis, by the way, so that'll officially finish his outing. 1-1 from John Boy. Oh, Chris Burgess swinging out of his shoes. Jonathan Hughes, Chris Burgess, 2 guys, really good buds. Came across each other a lot in the minor league careers. Hung out with both of these guys. Actually, we went to go get on a boat back in February in Tampa. The stories you hear from Mr. Hughes and Mr. Burgess together, oh boy. Payoff pitch incoming. Ball 4 sprint would bring home Prime from second. Foul ball will spoil the first payoff pitch. We'll see another. John Boy. Ball 4 sprint. Brings home the 3rd run of the inning for the Clowns. Chris Burgess having himself a good ball game. A single, and now that RBI ball 4 sprint. As Flash is going to run for him over at first. And continues it here as now Eli Payton toes in the box. Eli, 6 hits in the series thus far, none here tonight. This goes to the backstop. Taj plays it off of there. Oh, man. Fiver had to tag on him, but the ball popped out. That's one of the weirder tags I've ever seen. Caressed it well. Yeah, Flash's helmet got in there. Guess that's another pro to wearing the helmet. Great play and throw by Taj. Despite the beating he's taking back there tonight, still showing, A, he's one of the toughest and one of the best defensive catchers Banana Ball has to offer. 2-1. Eli floats it to center. Indy's throw back in. Taj keeps it in front of him. An RBI single for Eli Payton makes it an even 4 runs in the frame for the Clowns and gives Eli his first hit of the night. I mean, just an offensive explosion here after that trick play missed. Trick play missed, allowed one to come home. Then you have an RBI ball for a sprint, and now the RBI single. Brian Dancero, 0-2. Dancero, the brother, who will finally stop this frame and conclude matters here in the top of the 6th. Not before 4 runs come home for the Clowns. And they look well on their way to scoring their 2nd point of the night. Now, for a very special performance for the Clowns and the Tailgaters, with Brandon and Jarius leading the way, it's Tulsa 67.
Ourselves again, cause we don't have a lot. We stick together cause each other's all we got. We take a lot of pride in how we grease our hair. The people look us up and down, but we don't really care cause we're greasers. Making something out of nothing, but it's something out of me. Ain't God? I ain't never gonna change and it really don't matter if you like it or not. Tulsa 1967, and it's just one thing you need to know. That's how it's always been. That's how it's always gonna go. In a town that's torn in 2. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's how it's always gonna go. That's how it's always gonna go.
Brandon and Jarius. Man, they are 2 of the very best entertainers we have in our very own sport of Banana Ball. We have a lot of entertaining people, whether it be the players, the cast, whomever. But having those 2 gentlemen as a host, as co-host, I should say, of the on-field entertainment here of the Indianapolis Clowns, it is so, so special. Can't wait to see what those 2 guys bring together next weekend in Indianapolis for the Clowns' first ever headliner against the Party Animals. It's going to be special, man. Really, really, really special. Jordan Hussein facing Gage Voorhees here in the bottom of the 6th. Gage giving up a walk-off in the 4th and 5th innings. He has an opportunity to earn the 2nd point of the night for the Clowns as he comes in with a lot of insurance here. Up 4-0 in the inning is Indianapolis. Fiver, 1-0. Lined out to Matt Wolf at second base his first time up. Speaking of second base, Jalen Vasquez now out there. Eli Payton over there at third. Unable to make the play. It'll be a single. As Jordan Hussein thought about making it 2, but will stay over at first. And a leadoff single for the Houston, Texas native. Wow, Jason Ark coaching first. But where is Nick Lopez? Mr. Leisure. What a walk-up. I had no idea what this song was when we had our meeting in our OTTs this week, or over-the-top meetings for those unfamiliar with Banana Ball, or folks tied to a certain brand will meet together and discuss which walk-ups, run-sellies, and other moments that we have, entertainment moments we have. And Jordan Watson, our director of entertainment, pitched that song, and I had no idea what it was. Out to center. And caught by Brian Dancera. Jordan Hussein trying to tag up. He's out by a mile. Wow. What a throw from Brian Dancera out there in left. Worthy to note for the Clowns as well. Dancera in left. Nico Holzhauser's moved over to right. Joe Gray Jr. in center. Ooh. Obviously not something they're going to challenge, but that tag might have came in late there. Eric Fox has a microphone.
Now coming to pitch, a Little League World Series legend and the 10th overall pick in the WPBL, number 29, Monet Davis.
Into the night for Gage Voorhees, because Monet Davis is coming in the ball game. Little League World Series legend, was on the cover of Sports Illustrated, and now is the first female in the Banana Ball history to throw for the Indianapolis Clowns. Obviously, the Clowns were such this barnstorming bunch back in their day, the original Indianapolis Clowns. They had plenty of females that played for them, and now Monet here in Banana Ball gets to be the first female who plays for Banana Ball's 6th and newest team. Monet, so far this season, inning, has given up a sprint, has not given up a run nor a hit yet. She comes in here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th, facing Zach Watson. Two 2-0 on Waddy. He's 0 for 2 tonight. 3-0 now. Monet, a really good changeup. Fastball and a slider as well. That one's off the dish. Zach Watson, a ball for a sprint. He'll stay put at first. Special weekend for Waddy, by the way. He has his entire family here this weekend. Him and his wife, Jess Watson, actually called Oklahoma home for a little bit. Waddy, obviously, originally from Ruston, Louisiana, but lived in Oklahoma for a little bit during his minor league career. Him and Jason aren't over there talking. Again, Jason coaching first this afternoon. My July, my first base coach. Monet now gets to face Kyle Martin. Great job by Chris Burgess to keep that one in front of him. Chris and Kmart showed each other a little love. Kmart still hitless tonight. Pop out and a fly out this one. Waddy taking off. No throw. First stolen base for the Tailgaters tonight. Kmart, 5. That's the second time tonight he's hit one 500 feet, but way right of the pole in right field. You see that exhale, he knows he's around on it. Monet, the 2-1. This is up. Again, a low leverage spot here for Monet, but obviously not something you want to unravel. Just trying to get that final out and give the Clowns their second point of the ball game. Oh my gosh, that's why I'm so thankful they put these nets up here at these minor league ballparks back up in 2021 across the country. Tell them, Mac and Sonny. Payoff pitch for Monet. Kmart, smoke to right center field. And yet again, we welcome you to our scheduled programming of the auction. Home run number 9, and the 3rd straight game this weekend that Kyle Martin has went yah-yah. You know what's funny that Kyle Martin told me earlier today? He said, I haven't been pulling the ball, Brett. It's been a lot of inside out. Right there, pulls a home run and puts 2 runs on the board here in the bottom of the 6th. Eric Fox is trying to ask if Kmart stepped on home plate. Trying to ask if you can challenge that. Here comes Jordan Watson, the show caller. I hate to be a bearer of bad news. It didn't look like Kmart stepped on plate. So they will challenge this. As Reggie Liggins and our Director of Entertainment, Jordan Watson, are going to go take a look. Let's take a look here. Yeah, the Tailgaters try to get silly. Oh, no, his left foot came back and scrubbed back across. It looked like right there. Oh, please tell me it did. Nope. No, Kyle Martin did not touch on play. Well, if there's a lesson to be learned, it's probably the fact of maybe we don't put somebody on top of home plate when the runner needs to touch home plate. Now it's time for our next promo. Oiled up. Send it down the field to Rhinestone.
All righty, Tulsa, it's time we put love to the test. Joining me down here on the field, I have Sean, and just over to my left a little ways is her husband, Eric. It's going to be up to her to pick her husband blindfolded by feeling the chests of these 3 gentlemen. But here's the thing, we're in Tulsa, so we thought we might as well oil these chests up. Gentlemen, let's get those shirts off. We'll move you over to chest number 1. Nice and oiled up. Get all in there. Does that chest feel familiar? I don't know, you tell me. We'll move a little bit to your right for chest number 2 now. Get some more oil on that chest. In the hands. There we go. Feel it. Every nook and cranny. Every little chest hair. Could it be your husband? Who knows? The final chest. There we go, look at all that oil. Oh my, there seems to be some chemistry. All righty, Sean. Time to pick. Which man was your husband, 1, 2, or 3? All righty, take that blindfold off and look. Number 2 was your husband. Give it up one more time for Sean, Eric, and oiled up.
I have one request to our control room in Savannah, and it's please do not show a replay of that. Thank you guys so much. Jalen Vasquez setting up down the 3rd baseline. And what does Mr. JV have for us?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody in the car, so come on, let's ride to the liquor store around the corner. The boys say they want some gin and juice, but I really don't wanna. And as I continue, you know they're getting sweeter. So what can I do? I really beg you, my lord. To me, learning is just like a sport. Anything fly, it's all good. Let me jump in and sing the trumpet. A little bit of Monica in my life. A little bit of Erica by my side. A little bit of Rita's all I need. A little bit of Tina's what I see. A little bit of Sandra in the sun. A little bit of Mary all night long. A little bit of Jessica, here I am. A little bit of you makes me your man.
Jalen Vasquez. I've been wondering why He's been doing Mambo number 5. As he sends it in the air left side. Jordan Barth, barehanded book it. Trick play number 12 on the night for the Texas Tailgaters. All right, I was able to work on getting the official scoring of what happened in that last half inning with Kyle Martin. Ball went over the fence, should be a home run. Doesn't step on home plate, therefore it's not a home run. So we'll get to it momentarily. Taylor Justice, another bucket on the evening. This could be a quick inning. Very quickly though. What that is going to be RBI triple and an out. So that'll officially go down, 1 run scored there in the bottom of the 6th. And then it'll be a triple and go down as out number 3 officially there for Kyle Martin. So 9th home run of the year will have to wait a little bit longer. Kyle Martin still sitting at 8 on the year. Oh, Knuckles sprays it down the right field line. Into the crowd and out of play. Just for clarity, Kyle Martin does not get credit for that home run, but rather a triple, just for those wondering at home. Jordan Hussein, oh wow. That took one of the worst tops I've seen in my entire life. And oh, Knuckles with a 2-out single at first. How about that? Fisher Polydorov, who was up here in the booth with us, now stands over at first with a single, and now Bobby Lede gets ahead 1-0. One on Bobby. And yet again, Taj continuing to take a beating back there. By the way, that was hitting in the place of Jackie Bradley Jr. was Fisher Polydorov. 3-1 count. Full count. First career hit for Fisher as he takes off on the 3-2, does not matter. And Jonathan Hughes able to get out of it nonetheless, hang up a 0 here in the top of the 7th.
Ladies and gentlemen, I need your attention, please.
Nick Wilson going to come out on the bump, and he'll be our new pitcher for the Indianapolis Clowns. Our pitcher, though, who was able to get out of that last inning, Monet Davis.
I hear you.
How are you, Monet?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Oh, I could not be any better. That was one of the oddest things I've ever seen happen on a banana ball, baseball field, whatever. Explain your viewpoint from the mound of that final play to conclude the 6th.
So, I knew I was going to face him somehow, some way. And my goal was to not throw a low and inside fastball, and that's what happened, and he hit an absolute missile. But I did see him hop over the plate, and I was hoping that Burgess behind the plate was paying attention, and he was, and we got him out. So, in my book, that's an out, and I got one of the best hitters in the league out.
You did. Now, I hate to break it to you, you gave us your first earned run, but you did retire arguably the best hitter in the sport.
Yeah, I mean, hey, some days you got it, some days you don't. It's a long season, so we can get that down.
And Monet, you officially were awarded the point there as well, the point earned.
Hey, I'll take it.
We'll go down as that. We got a trick play on this, Corral Prime. No, he just has route number 1. Monet, what has the experience been like here in Tulsa this weekend and being an Indianapolis Clown as a whole?
Honestly, it's been amazing. I feel like when we first get out here, first day of games, a lot of people don't really know who we are. There are not many Clown fans, and then by the end of the weekend, everyone loves us. So it's amazing to be out here. I have a great group of guys next to me who are just willing to give me all the support that I need.
Who's that standing to your left there? Is that Kobe? Tell Kobe to come here.
Hey, come here, Kobe.
I want you to interview Kobe.
I'm on the mic. Okay, I'm going to interview you. All right. What did you think about Kyle Martin's missile?
Oh. It's a cheat code.
He is a cheat code.
I mean, he's a good hitter.
How would you pitch to him?
Me personally, I'm throwing fastball. I want you to hit it. Because I'm fastball dominant, and I just got confidence in it.
In that situation, are you have a slider, right?
I do.
So
but in that situation, you have 4 runs. You know how he's been hitting.
I get that.
If it happens, it happens. Deep, get another out. Boom, you're out there.
Tell Kobe I was proud of him from last night.
Happy and miss home plate.
Brett said he was proud of you from last night.
Tell Brett I'm proud of him for speaking positive of me.
He said he's proud.
I always do.
I appreciate that.
Why did Jackie come out of the game defensively, Monet? Give us some investigative reporting.
Hey,
is he okay? Is Jackie okay?
Are you doing well?
Yes, I'm all right.
Yeah, just taking a rest?
Yeah.
Just resting.
Go ahead, Momo.
Thank you.
Jose Brother Gonzalez out to left center field. Joe Gray Jr. now in center giving us some chase. Brother will hold up at second with a 2 out. Double opportunity now for the Tailgaters walking off. Monet, it's funny to see who's all around you. Go talk to Old Knuckles. That was his first career banana ball hit. Monet.
Hey, congrats.
I got a hit.
You did get a hit. And how did you feel up there? You know, you came up swinging. You had that great foul ball. You swung and missed. But then you came back. How did you feel?
I was a little bit behind, but I went back in time to create a lip in the doid so that it would kick up, and I scored my first ever banana ball hit.
Honestly, that was a great inning.
Thank you,
Great inning. I'm proud of you. Keep doing your thing.
Thank you so much.
Any tips? You got any tips for me?
Stay true to your heart. Stay in school. Talk real nice to your parents. There's a foul ball coming over the wolf, and he secures it. We're protecting you now. I know you got smoked earlier.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, Monet, are you okay? That's what I need to know.
You know, I'm doing fine now. It definitely did hurt. It hit me right on the forearm, but, you know, I'm from Philadelphia. That doesn't affect me. I knew I had to come out here and I had to throw, so I was like, you know what, we're going to be fine.
I was a little bit to the right, but did Kobe Robinson dodge out of the way of it?
Yeah. It's okay.
That's a fine later. That's a fine.
Wow. Hey, Monet, run out there. Go get Nick Wilson. Go get Nick Wilson.
Hey. How's it feel, man? You just got to strike out the end of the inning. How does it feel? Yeah, great.
Yep, 100%. Monet Davis, Little League World Series legend, broadcasting legend, and a pioneer for women in baseball across the country. Monet, thank you so much.
Thank you, Brad. I appreciate it.
Wow, it's a good half inning there for the Indianapolis Clowns. Nick Wilson throws up another 0 this weekend. And we got a really good ball game here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. The rubber match between the Clowns and the Tailgaters tonight. Jonathan Hughes gonna throw another frame here for the Tailgaters. What a fun ball game, fun trio ball games, really, that we've seen here in Tulsa this weekend. Again, just to review, 4-3 Tailgaters winning on Thursday, game 1. 5-3, Jackie Bradley Jr. played hero last night with a 2-run bomb. And now Del Francis Jr. He's having a really good night tonight. A couple of RBI singles. And yet again, Taj takes another piece of one. Please. What did Taj ever do to these banana balls? Of why they're abusing him so much. We welcome all of you that were in Atlanta to the Texas Tailgaters YouTube channel. 2 up here in the top of the 8th. Got it. Jonathan Hughes. Big time Polche to begin matters. Doesn't get much easier here, Nico Holshouser. I know he's 0 for 3 tonight, but he put one in orbit last night, 500 feet, I would estimate, out to left field. The ball left the ballpark. Jordan Hussein booked it for out number 2. Making it even 13-2, 14-2, pardon me, in the trick plays. Tailgaters have gotten 15 trick plays each, Thursday night and Friday night, 14 here again tonight. I don't know the most trick plays ever in a 3-game series in banana ball history, but 44 has to be close to that. Prime out another hit for the banana ball vet as he hits a 2-out single here in the 8th. Thank Monet Davis so much for joining us. 7th inning as well. It's been a bunch of the stars here tonight. In the sky. Taj trying to find it. Tailgaters lead this one 3-2 here in the top of the 8th. They walked it off in the 2nd, the 4th, and the 5th. Clowns won the 1st and the 6th innings. So not a tie ball game if you just joined us from Atlanta, but 3-2. Fouls it out of play. Tosh throws down to second, not in time. And the Banana Ball Championship League leader, oh no! He came off the bag! He came off the bag! Wow! He stole the base, came off the bag, Sunshine kept the tag applied. That's Banana Ball. That's great by Sonny right there. Wow. And now we go to a tailgater tradition in Friends in Low Places.
On your feet and get those phone flashlights out. We are going to light up this Tulsa sky all around the stadium. On your feet with the flashlights out. And we'll ask you to join us in singing as loud as you can a little Friends in Low Places.
I showed up in boots and ruined your blind tie affair. The last one to know, the last one to show, I was the last one you thought you'd see there. And I saw the surprise and the fear in his eyes when I took his glass of champagne. I toasted you, said, honey, we may be through, but you'll never hear me complain.
Let me hear ya!
'Cause I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. And I'll be okay. Yeah, I'm not big on social grace. This thing I slip on down to the oasis. Oh, I've got friends in low places.
We love you so much, Tulsa. Now let's get her up.
Happy Saturday night from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Whether you've been in Wichita or Atlanta virtually, whether you're in Wichita or Atlanta in all reality, we thank you so much for joining us virtually on the Tailgaters YouTube channel as the boys in blue and orange lead the Indianapolis Clowns 3-2 here and now the bottom of the 8th in a rubber match with Nick Wilson, who's now in his 2nd inning of work. 14 strikeouts on the year entering tonight, making an even 16 after he struck out Taylor Justice and Mac Danford in the 7th, while we had Monet Davis on the microphone. As now, you just heard Rhinestone announcing. Sonny is rolling up to the dish on his unicycle as he's hitting in the spot of Taj Porter here. 8, 9, and 10 in Tailgaters order. With how it's lined up here, I wouldn't be surprised if we see see Sunshine on the unicycle, Indiana Stanley, and then a golden batter for Jordan Hussein in the 10 hole. It just seems like it always works out that way here in this 8th inning for the Tailgate. Only need 1 run to walk this inning off and put yourself in the driver's seat at 4-2. Hit up the middle. Bobby Lede, out number 1. Would you believe it if I told you Sunshine is still 4 for 7 on the unicycle this year? I mean, he's in over 500 on the unicycle this year. OBP's over 600, almost 700 this year. Indiana Stanley. Up the elevator chute and tails behind us, out of play. Indy hadn't recorded an at-bat yet. A ball, 4 sprint, and a sac fly and an RBI.
Again, up the elevator shaft and out of play behind it. Oh, wow. Legitimately hit off the roof. That is protecting me. Roof's not here. I'm getting hit right in the noggin. Wow. Same thing. Same thing. Indy's on it right now. Nick Wilson throws a pretty stiff fastball, anywhere from 89 to 93 miles an hour. Got him right there with a wipeout slider. Third strikeout of the outing for Mr. Wilson, and out number 2 is he's fired up. The tailgate gathering around their dugout. Rhinestone has a microphone, and there's a man with a golden robe on. I bet I can imagine who it is.
The Texas Tailgaters are invoking the golden batter rule. Now batting in the place of Jordan Hussein is the Tailgaters' golden batter. Please welcome Kyle Kmart Martin.
Yep. For a league-leading 8th time this year, the auction dons a golden helmet. Kyle Martin, with one swing of the bat, can give the Tailgaters a 4-2 lead. That is if he steps on home plate this time. Did not step on home plate after he hit a 2-run homer in the 6th inning. That would later just be an RBI triple and an out. Wow, Seth Markham makes a great diving grab down there. First base umpire. Nick Wilson, no balls and 2 strikes. Beef Daddy's excited. Wow. Might have got a fan down the first base line. I believe it did. Clowns and Tailgaters are running up into the crowd here. I'm not exactly, I didn't see exactly where the ball went, but there seems to be some concern down this first base line. Yeah, you see David Griffin over there, Brett Allen. Brandon, the host of the Indianapolis Clowns. Really hope whomever was struck by that foul ball is okay. I mean, obviously something that you never want to see, but obviously you cannot control. The hush is, well, falling over the field, and concern from all the Tailgaters and Clowns is, looks like that fan back up on their feet. That's exactly what we want to see. Is yes, she was struck in the ear. See that? She pointed at it in the ear below the neck, and she's all good. Happy to see that. The 0-2. Got him! Fastball. Nick Wilson. Back-to-back zeros. Here in the 7th and 8th innings. And we roll on to the 9th. Tailgaters still with the lead, though. 3-2. Rhinestone, tell us about those 9th inning rules.
We'll see that your Tailgaters currently lead this game 3-2. But here's the thing about the final inning. Every run here will count for a point, which means the Indianapolis Clowns are as dangerous as ever. But your Tailgaters need just 3 outs to win the game right here. Tulsa, the stakes have never been higher. Welcome to the final inning.
Tulsa, Oklahoma, the closer for the Texas Tailgaters. From Dayton, Texas, number 22, Reese Miller!
Sometimes it's not about how hard you get hit, It's about how you can get hit and keep moving forward. That man right there, Reese Miller, was struck pretty hard last night. Came in a tie ball game at 3-3. Gave up a 2-run golden bat home run to Jackie Bradley Jr. And unfortunately sustaining the loss here for the Texas Tailgaters. However, life's all about righting your wrong. And tonight, the Texas Tailgaters closer is going to have an opportunity to do just so. Appearing now in all 3 of the ball games this weekend for the Tailgaters. He was the man who earned the win Thursday night in the Game 1 victory. Earned the loss last night. Here this evening, if he can hold on to this 3-2 lead for the boys in blue and orange, when he gets save number 5 on the year. Chris Burgess, Eli Payton, and Brian Dansereau duo. I would have to surmise that there would be a golden batter somewhere in that span. This is big. Tailgaters trying to get to win number 9. Clowns trying to move closer and closer to 500 and closer to that top 4 to earn themselves a berth in the Banana Ball playoffs in October. Clowns also trying to win their first ever 3-game series in their Banana Ball history. 0-1. For that matter, the Tailgaters are trying to win their first ever 3-game series in their young history. Chris Burgess out to left. Zach Watson out number 1. This is just the 3rd 3-game series in the history of the Texas Tailgaters. They were swept in Reno, Nevada in 2025 by the Party Animals, a long 3-game series last year. 2-1 in Amarillo earlier this year. The Coconuts took that series. 2 outs away from taking this one from the Clowns. Eli Payton, foul. Eli has had a special weekend. Hit for the cycle Thursday night. Added 2 more hits to his resume last night. Has an RBI single here in game 3. The 0-1. Left side, Jordan Hussein, buckets. 3 straight nights with 15 trick plays for the Texas Tailgaters, and with 1 out away, the Clowns choose to use their golden batter.
The Indianapolis Clowns are invoking the golden batter rule. Stepping in for Brian Dansereau is your golden batter, Joe Gray Jr.
The pride of Hattiesburg, Mississippi, gets called upon in the biggest moment of the weekend. Joe Gray Jr. He's ahead 1-0. Cowboy Joe's 1 for 4 tonight with a double. Hits it in the sky. Jordan Hussein. And that will end the ball game. The Texas Tailgaters win it 3-2 in a 1:32-second inning to win it from Reese Miller as he gets save number 5 in 2026. The first ever 3-game series win for the Tailgaters. And 10 wins in 2026. There's so many reasons for the boys to dance a little bit. Back to 10-9 on the year. The Texas Tailgaters, how poetic is it? Their first headliner series in a state that is not Texas, here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. They defeat a team, the Indianapolis Clowns, in this place where the Negro Leagues had such a presence back in the day, the T-Town Clowns, a semi-professional Negro League team who was in Tulsa, northern Tulsa, for 20 seasons. And a special weekend all around for Banana Bowl, as the Tailgaters able to win the series and win the ball game here tonight. As our showman of the game is down here with Matty Warren.
Jose Brother Gonzalez. Now I want to start, because we'll get to the stats in a little bit, but this smile and this personality and this energy feels like the reason this game ended the way it did. You were hooting and hollering on your way out to the field in that last inning. Where does that energy come from?
I mean, it really just comes from the love of the team. You know, we all love each other and we pull for each other, and every day we come to the field, it's a good day. So,
in the game of Banana Ball, obviously a lot of runs can go up in an inning. They end up with 1 point. How do you guys continue to bounce back from those innings with your offense and response?
well, we know, especially with our offense and our team, 1 through 9, and even the guys off the bench. I mean, everyone can get it done. It's just whoever feels like Skip feels like it's really got it that day. You know, we all know we can do it, so we trust each other.
This is my first weekend with you guys, and the culture on this team is absolutely unmatched. So I'm going to shine a little bit of a light on Taj Porter, and I want you to talk about him a little bit. Took a little bit of a beating behind the plate today, but what does that say about what he's willing to give to this team in his third game catching this weekend?
I mean, I think it goes to show his leadership role on this team. I mean, he's one of the few guys that have been on multiple teams, well, this Tailgaters and the Party Animals, and he's really helped me personally transition from baseball to banana ball. And I think that's why so many of our new guys are coming in rolling, because we got great leaders like Taj Porter and Jordan Hussein.
All right, so now this is going to be a tough question, but it came from a kid in Banana Ball backstage, I swear. His name is Slate. He's 9. Who is your favorite Banana Ball player?
Ooh. I'm going to have to go Bill Leroy. I love you, Bill. Let's go.
Bill Leroy. It's hard not to like the guy. So, Texas takeover of Oklahoma this weekend, yeah?
Oh, yeah, you know it. Come on, Texas to you.
Brett, that's a Texas Tailgater Series win right there.
Ain't no love in Oklahoma unless you're the Texas Tailgaters, in which we love both Texas and Oklahoma. Jose Brother Gonzalez, the pride of Spring, Texas, the showman of the ball game tonight. A single and a double from Brother. And again, it was really a night that was a conglomerate, a group effort, if you will. I don't think you could pin it on one guy who necessarily the showman of the game was, but Brother definitely had another stellar night here tonight and has really had a great rookie campaign. As we look at our final line score of the ball game here tonight, you see the trick plays. Again, 15-2 as Jordan Hussein added another one at the end of that ball game. Oh, there we go. Brother 2 for 3 on the night, scored 2 runs. Lower scoring game that we've seen. Only 10 combined runs tonight. You've seen 10 runs in each of the last 2 nights from the Indianapolis Clowns, but a 3-2 ball game in the points category, and that's all that matters as the Tailgaters take the series here in Tulsa. Come on back in the booth and stay for a little bit longer here from One Oak Field in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Wonderful host here. So happy. It's the first time Banana Ball had been here since 2023. When challenges were established between the Bananas and the Party Animals, do a call that happened in showdowns between Eric Jones Jr. and Vincent Chapman. And then here again tonight, what about a little Banana Ball history that'll make it in the blooper reel? Kyle Martin hit what we thought at the time was his 9th homer of the year. I say we thought. It goes over the fence, comes home, doesn't step on home plate. So officially will go down as a triple and an RBI triple and an out. So still Kyle Martin with just 8 home runs. Yeah, just 8. He still leads the Banana Ball Championship League. So some funny Banana Ball moments and perhaps Banana Ball altering moments happening here in Tulsa. Special weekend. Again, we mentioned the Clowns in the history of the T-Town Clowns getting return here, that brand and what the Indianapolis Clowns brand means here to Oklahoma. And then on the other end, the Tailgaters getting to return here, or excuse me, getting to come here and play the first headliner outside of Texas. Tomorrow afternoon, Sunday in Banana Ball, 3 Eastern time, Party Animals YouTube channel on the CW as a rubber match between the Nanners and the Party Animals. You can also find the Espanol broadcast with Jose Chito Benitez on YouTube. wonderful crew we've had here this weekend back in Savannah. Our director, Arch Pingle, holding it down for everybody there. Chadwick Fosted, our producer, for Maddie Warren on the sideline. Thank you to all of you for spending your Saturday night with us. Spend your Sunday afternoon with Banana Ball tomorrow. And until next weekend, when I'll be talking to you from El Paso, Texas, when the Firefighters play the Texas Tailgaters. Have a great, happy, and healthy week. And make sure you Gator up.